All right, guys, welcome to the podcast. We're still deciding a name. We're thinking A+A Podcast or A+A Talk. I like Rain Talk, but we're still deciding a name. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know. What do you think? You like A+A?
I like A&A.
Why do you like A+A? What does A+A stand for?
Abby and Alex.
What about Alex and Abby?
Nah, Abby and Alex.
I'll let you go first. But starting off, we're going to introduce ourselves. So my name's Alex. I am the co-founder of Rain Athletics Gym with my lovely assistant here, Abby. What's your name?
You just said my name. Just
Who
keep
are
talking
you?
about yourself.
Who are you?
You're not finishing.
No?
No, like
All right,
continue.
so a little bit about me. I'm the co-founder of Rain Athletics. What is Rain Athletics? It's a warehouse gym centrally located in Houston. We've been around for almost 2 years. So it's been a good experience so far. A little bit about me. I was born and raised here in Houston. I played sports in high school and college a little bit. And then I decided that I was not going to make it into the MLB. So I decided to stop playing baseball and finish my degree in marketing. After college, I went to go into sales. I sold insurance with a company called Liberty Mutual. And I did that for about 2 years. During the pandemic, and then I got fired. And here we are. After getting fired, I got fired working from home. What kind of bullshit is that? Dan is my manager, my old manager. If you're watching this, I appreciate you firing me. It's been the best decision that you have ever made. Of both of us out. So appreciate you, man. Just keep it real. What about you?
Well, my name is Abby. I am also a co-founder of Rain, the second co-founder, because it's just us two, no one else. I am Hispanic, obviously, because of my accent.
See, wait.
I'm from Monterrey. I was born in Monterrey, raised in Houston. I went to Galena Park High School, graduated from U of H with a finance degree, worked in the mortgage industry, worked as a realtor, worked in property management.
You've done it all.
Dude,
Cosmetology.
I did cosmetology, the food truck,
We did the food truck as well.
and now we're basically working full-time for Rain Athletics, our gym.
What do you think about Rain Athletics?
I love Rain Athletics.
I've heard good things about it.
I love them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you love about Rain Athletics Gym?
Everything.
Okay, that's super specific. What is your favorite thing about Rain Athletics?
My favorite thing as a member or as an owner?
As a member.
As a member, I love the equipment. I love the vibe in general. I think that people are pretty nice.
I think so too.
Like,
I think
it's
a lot of people,
rare
yeah.
to meet someone that's douchey or rude. Like, I love to see influencers with like 100K to 100K followers or whatever helping someone with like 100 followers and
Yeah.
it's a newbie. Like, I love seeing that.
I feel like a lot of the members at Rain are pretty genuine, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, like no one's really snobby or to them like uptight or think they're better than people. I feel like everyone's pretty helpful there.
But I think they see that they do that because they also see us being like that. I don't treat anybody really differently. I
Yeah.
don't care if you're into bodybuilding, powerlifting, or you're just a straight up new person in the gym. Like,
That's true. We treat everybody the same.
I treat people the way I want to be treated, and I
Yeah.
keep in mind that if there's no members and if I'm being rude to them, there's no Rain Athletics.
Yeah.
Just plain and simple.
I
I'm
mean-
the owner, but it doesn't mean I'm better.
No. And that's how you said it. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I feel like that's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
And it created an environment in the gym in itself, because people ask,
Mm-hmm.
like when I was on that podcast, people ask like, why? Like, how's the gym like different, or how do you guys post, like, why do they post stories so much, and why are they so involved in the gym? And I think it
Mm-hmm.
just happened organically.
Yeah.
And I'm really grateful for that.
Same.
And honestly, I think a good part of that is because they see us cleaning, they see us fucking changing lights and doing all this stuff. Like, we are I feel like we're really involved in the gym.
For sure.
Not just patting ourselves on the back, but I feel like
I
We
love
do a
to
good
learn.
job. Yeah.
Like, I don't care if I have to,
we've learned so much.
how to change a doorknob or
How to change a wax ring on a toilet.
yes.
We bought a snake.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been It's been fun.
Every time there's some sort of obstacle, we try to educate ourselves in the solution. Even if we have to hire someone to help us with certain things,
First time, and
we
then we
still
learn.
try to like understand it a little bit, where maybe we can do it in the future, or at least make sure we know what's going on. I don't like to feel like I don't know what's going on. I like to educate myself in whatever subject, even if it's not 100%, at least kind of have like a guide or understanding of what they're doing and what the process is like.
And I feel like that's how you not get taken advantage of either.
For
like
sure.
You have to know a little bit about something.
Yeah.
Before they just try to, take advantage of you on the price or
For sure.
or the work that's done. And we've had our experiences in the past. We work with people, so yeah, it's all about learning.
Yeah.
And there's not losses, they're lessons.
Yeah. But as an owner,
what do you like about the gym as an owner?
my favorite thing is seeing people walk in for the first time and they're a little bit shy because it's a warehouse gym. So it's a little bit different from the commercial
Intimidating
aspect. Yeah, it's a little bit more intimidating, but I love to see how at first they're a little bit shy, uncomfortable, but then we're able to open them up. And then 2-3 months later, I see them taking selfies, or they start wearing crop tops or booty shorts, or the guys start taking their shirt off. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's not the guy that signed up. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. And it just feels so good that we're helping people, not just physically, but also mentally, which to me is kind of more important, because if you're happy with yourself mentally, I feel like you become stronger in every other aspect in your life.
The physical is going to follow.
Yeah.
If your mind's strong, your body will be strong.
Absolutely. Like you're so much more confident that is even going to translate with your job.
Yeah. And you stole my answer, because that was what I was going to say was my favorite thing about Rain Athletics as an owner.
So we'll come up with something else.
Seeing that. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that part of the business, seeing people grow or glow up. You know what I mean? Like just how you said it. Like, and then they start hanging out with people and they make friends at the gym. Then they're hanging out on the weekends.
Or even like, I mean, we've had a few members that start dating. And then they get married, and then they have kids, and you're like, bro, just because I started this gym,
it's only been 2 years.
They got to meet and they got to build a whole life. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and we didn't think about that before we opened the gym.
I know.
We should talk about why we opened the gym.
Go for it.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, so why we opened Rain Athletics? First off, why the name Rain Athletics? Well, our last name is Reina, which in Spanish means queen, Reina. And so I didn't want to name the gym Reina Fitness or Reina Gym. So queen rules over a kingdom, they reign over a kingdom. So that's where rain came from. We didn't just copy the energy drink for people that think that. We actually had some thought into that.
Yeah.
And another thing, where athletics came from, we didn't even make that up. Alex Ochoa, thank you for the athletics part. I wanted it to sound cool when somebody said, hey, I'm going to go to Rain, or I'm going to go to Rain Athletics. I didn't want to say, I'm going to go to Rain Training Facility, or I'm going to go to Rain Complex, or whatever that is. I wanted it to sound cool.
I didn't want to add like the iron word, because I feel like there's a lot of gyms with iron or like barbell. Like there's a lot of, it's very generic.
And I feel like you kind of, when you start doing that, you get lost or put it all into the same basket as those people. Like all the irons are kind of put together. And that's what I think. I mean, obviously the members, they know the differences, but for someone that doesn't know, I feel like it's easy to get lost.
For sure.
And not knowing exactly what gym that is.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be a little bit different.
For me too.
Yeah. I mean, we had these thoughts together. That's how, I didn't just think of the name. It's a team effort.
I mean, I feel like we've spent so much time together that our minds are connected. Like we think the same stuff at the same time sometimes. It's kind of creepy.
So for y'all that don't know, that are watching and listening, me and Abby have been together for 10 years. High school sweethearts, senior year.
Prom king and queen.
Prom king and queen, even though we cheated. We didn't do the cheating, first off.
We didn't cheat.
We had friends cheat for us, and we won. And it's been great. It's been a fairy tale since. No, so going back to the topic, why we decided to open up a gym. A little bit about me. I sold insurance, like I said already. I don't know if we're in the other episode or not. But I sold insurance. I wasn't happy doing it. for me, I'm not a salesman. I'm going to sell you something if you can benefit from it, but I'm not going to sell you something that you don't need. Mm-hmm. And so you can't survive in the business of sales if you're not willing to sell people. And I just didn't feel fulfilled doing that.
Yeah.
And then I got fired. And then we did a taco truck, and the taco truck's probably been the hardest business that we've ever done.
Absolutely.
It has its
Ups and
goods
downs.
and bads and stuff, but man, running a food truck, for all you people that are in the food industry, I respect you 100% because that
Absolutely.
is not easy.
It's a lot.
So it was me, it was you, and it was your mom running the food truck. It was called Tarrico Food Truck.
Yep.
We sold Mexican food. It was really good. I'm not just saying that because we were the owners, but I really enjoy it. And I miss our food that we used to make.
Yeah, it was good for sure. I mean, my mom worked in the food industry for over 20 years. She knows how to make everything from scratch.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why we decided to go for it, because we trusted her as our cook.
Oh, for sure.
And
Without
she was
her-
all in too.
Without her, we wouldn't have done it. I think we did a couple events where she couldn't make it, and it was fucking hard.
Terrible.
I was so scared. And I was just a fucking cashier.
I know.
You were the one making the plates. Abby's mom was the one cooking it. It was hard. And so, like I said, I applaud you guys for doing that. But for me,
someone has to wash all those dishes.
that was the hardest part by far, is washing the dishes
Too
and
many dishes.
arguing about who's going to wash the dishes.
Yep.
I feel like we're in a better place now, me and you, because we don't have to argue about who's washing dishes.
Yeah.
Now we just argue about who's wiping down mirrors or who's wiping down machines.
Not really. I feel like it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's
and
fun.
Thankfully, we have a pretty good team that help us out a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, no, we have some great workers. They're part of our team.
Teammates. I don't like the word workers.
I don't either. I'm sorry I said that for you guys listening. You guys mean a lot to us. You're not just workers. You guys are part of our family.
Yeah.
And every member, honestly, is part of our family.
But I feel like our teammates are like our girls.
I see them more than just employees.
Same.
Yeah,
I feel like they're my
care
little
about-
sisters.
Yeah, that's
like
how I see it.
I want them to be better.
Yeah, I'm just a goofy older brother. No, but I think that's, just us being genuine. Like, even going into the running a business or treating members, like I just want to treat them like they're normal people, because that's what they are.
Yeah.
We're no different than they are.
And I feel like that's such a big thing as a business owner. You can't just automatically assume people are gonna like be kissing your butt or.
I personally do not like when
I
people.
hate that.
Yeah,
I
I want
don't
you to
like
treat
that.
me normal. Like, I
Yeah.
want you to treat me like you don't know that I'm the owner. Like, one thing that I do like doing is whenever I am giving someone a tour and they're interested in the gym for a day pass or whatever the case is, I'll give them a tour and kind of let them know what this is, the leg area, this is the upper body area, and then they're kind of just like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I'm saying I or we a lot, and then they're like, wait, are you the owner? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm the owner. Oh man, how you doing? I'm so and so.
They changed the whole personality.
Yeah, it's like, dude, no, I want you to treat me how you were treating me from the beginning.
And I honestly kind of like that, because sometimes, maybe this could be another topic for another podcast episode.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times people assume that you do everything, and they assume that you're the owner and I'm just a girlfriend. Sometimes they don't even know that we're married, even though we have the same last name.
Yeah.
But it's so
Or that
funny.
we're brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny, because sometimes when I'm at the front and it's a new person, they just say, oh yeah, the guy, the owner. I'm like, sure, I'm gonna go with it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really,
Whatever you say, bro.
whatever you say, like, it doesn't really bother me, but it's just kind of like eye-opening, because a lot of the times people don't, I don't know, I guess
They're
they
just
don't.
gonna assume the guy's
Yeah,
the owner.
they just assume the guy does everything, the guy knows everything, and the girl is just there sitting looking pretty.
Yeah. I mean, you are looking pretty though, so that's probably why they think that.
But you know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying, but I mean, that's just. I think in society, that's just the way they're gonna think.
Or like even girls sometimes. Remember that time when somebody canceled,
Oh, dude. Yeah,
and
don't even
then
get in- yeah.
she basically said like, you're the guy, so you know what you're doing. She's just messing things up. And I was like, bro,
Yeah, that was crazy.
that was crazy to me. Like,
I've never experienced that until then. Like,
I know.
like
the
obviously
girls,
movies and stuff like that, but like not in person.
yeah, like the girls really think other girls are that dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you do a good job in empowering women.
I try to, because I feel like it's very important to know your worth, but at the same time, like, give other people respect. It doesn't matter if it's a girl or a guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, you and I both know how involved we both are in the entire business.
Yeah.
And we all both have our strengths and weaknesses. So we're both definitely needed. But
for sure. I think the business wouldn't run with as good as it does without one of the pieces, me or you.
yeah.
You know, because I mean, for me, I feel like I'm more personable and can have conversations with a lot of different kind of people. And you're more like number oriented,
Yep.
business oriented, and both parts are very important into running the business.
Absolutely.
So, high five. Oh. But going back to why we started the gym or how we started the gym, the purpose of this podcast is we want to literally like just really help out as much as any way that we can. If we can help you out in motivating you or just a business idea, let's say that you do want to open up a gym, we're going to talk a little bit about how we did it, why we did it, and things like that. And if that can help you out in any sort of way, then that's a win for us. That's the purpose of this podcast.
Or like things that we didn't analyze that were important until we're in the business.
Yeah, because I mean, mistakes were made from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna. You can study and wait until the perfect moment, but
It never happens.
No, the perfect moment is never gonna come. So you just have to get into it and be able to adapt in any shape, any form. Some shit's gonna pop up. Shit's gonna hit the fan. You just got to be able to adapt to it and learn from that. So that's the purpose of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what else?
Maybe like,
Oh, who's your audience? Who do you want to talk? Who do you want to target?
I guess anyone that maybe feels stuck with their personal careers or even relationships.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to help anyone in those areas. I want to be a positive impact. Give people real good advice, not any bullshit that just makes me sound smart or makes me,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that was another reason why.
Like, I want to be real. I want to keep it real with people
Yeah.
and be open about my story, why I did certain things or why I decide to follow different paths or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I
The
want,
choices that you made that
Yeah.
you decided to do. Yeah, for sure.
like, I feel like I just want to, and I don't expect everybody to want to open up a business. Not everybody wants to open up a gym, and that's fine. But maybe they can benefit by hearing.
Or they can implement it into whatever they're doing in their life.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be running a gym or running a business, but if they,
Even like relationship advice.
yeah, I mean, our relationship's not perfect by any means, but I
It's
feel
not.
like we do a good job.
I think so too.
And I think that's another topic that we can get into later. But I mean,
Why?
we do a good job of respecting each other and knowing our value to our relationship.
I think a lot of the times too nowadays, people give up very easily. And I think that a lot of the times it has a lot to do with pride. You have to put pride aside
Yeah.
and really
Damn,
listen.
that rhymed. You have to put pride aside.
You do.
Yeah. And then ride or die.
Yep.
No, but I agree with that.
You
People
have
are
to
so
listen.
prideful at sometimes where they just their vision's not clear.
Mm-hmm.
They're so worried about them that they don't give a fuck about the other person.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have any pride.
I don't think so either. Not with you.
Not with each other.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. Like, I'm okay with being wrong and I'm okay with hearing your perspective. Like, I feel like we've grown so much together and I feel like we're different people every year.
Yeah.
We're not the same any year. Like, we just continue to come up with random ass shit.
That's the thing that we're always doing something different every fucking year.
And I feel like that's the reason why you keep your partner attracted to you, because you're showing that you're not staying complacent and you're working on yourself and you want to be better for yourself.
As long as you're being better though. Because I mean, change is good as long as it's in a good direction. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're just staying stuck and not changing or staying complacent, then that's not attractive. Not in my opinion.
For sure. And I think that being in a relationship, it's also a business transaction. I'm sorry,
sure.
but it is.
Oh yeah, there's
Like, maybe
there's
people-
changes of goods.
Yeah, like maybe people might feel like it's a bad thing to say, oh, my relationship is not a business, but it is. Like,
You have to bring some sort of value to the relationship.
yeah, you can't just be the freaking taker and just take everything 24/7 and not give any sort of value to your partner. Like,
and I think that's where people mess up sometimes.
you have to want more for your partner. You can't be playing the
housewife.
Yeah, the housewife or the husband.
What is it? Machismo. You can't be the machismo. I mean,
or have machismo.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Bilingual over here.
But yeah, like, or even like, I feel like it can be vice versa. There can be husbands that stay home.
For sure.
But it's more like, how are you benefiting your partner?
Right. Now, what value are you bringing to the relationship? Mm-hmm. That's important. Yeah. And we'll get into that in another episode. Today, we're just kind of introducing ourselves and the reason for our podcast. Mm-hmm. Talking a little bit about it and about the gym. We're also going to talk about Rain 2.0 and see what's in store for Rain 2.0 and why we decided to pursue that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my favorite episode, talking about the new gym, because I'm so excited to talk about that.
I'm so excited to talk about everything. I just love to talk. I mean, I love to talk to you.
Yeah. Because
I feel like we have pretty deep conversations.
But you know what's crazy is we're together almost 24/7.
I know.
And we're still having this conversation. I think we need to like not see each other for a good 20 hours. And then we could do a podcast for 4 hours. And then
if we don't see each other for 20 hours, we're going to be texting each other. Yeah. You know that.
No, you're going to be texting me.
You're going to be texting me. You're going to FaceTime me. Yeah, and we're going to be talking.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I miss you, you know? I don't know. We just become so close.
But I feel like
it's not even just a part of the relationship. It's so like we've become so close because we've opened a business together.
And it's not just about the business, babe. I think it's also like there's so much that we haven't discussed or talked about. Like, yes, we both went to school and stuff, but you forgot to say how you had a scholarship first and I didn't have a scholarship. Mm-hmm. And all your refund from your first semester paid for my first semester at school. And then you lost your scholarship and I had got a scholarship. And now it was my turn to help you. So like, I feel like we've always helped each other out. For sure. And it just kind of
that's a great story.
Made our relationship stronger, you know?
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it's crazy how life works.
It is. I mean, you helped me and then I helped you.
I feel like you can't just get stuck or dwell on the bad shit that happens. And I feel like we do a good job of doing that. Mm-hmm. You know, shit's going to happen and we're just going to, you got to move on. Yeah. Say fuck it and move on. Your life's not hard.
Yep.
People live a lot harder lives than us.
I know.
And I feel like being aware of that helps us.
For sure.
I feel like another thing, like I don't want to go all into this episode about everything that we're going to talk about. Mm-hmm. But I mean, some key points I think we've hit on is, you know, why we're doing this, who is this for,
mm-hmm. our goals, and
I feel like
we are the owners of Rain Athletics.
Yeah, that's who we are. And so with that, we'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys listening and watching. If you want to hear some topics, shoot us a DM, because I mean we're always into getting new ideas that you guys want to hear. Yeah. And putting our 2 cents in. So we'll see you guys next time. It was a pleasure. I appreciate you making the drive to be here.
I live with you.
I love you.